Well. Welcome to another edition of Moving Forward with Dave. I am your host, Dave. Tonight's going to be a little bit of a freestyle. Got a couple things on my mind. Number one is people can't drive in goddamn Jersey now. For some reason, nobody in New Jersey can drive anymore. It's unbelievable out there, and we're going to get into that. Another thing I want to get into are Vice President's comments on, the border and the lack of anything that anybody's doing down there. And, the lack of media attention, the lack of protesting, the lack of voices, the lack of love for these people and compassion for these people that were such outstanding a little over 2 years ago. I don't know where all that's gone and where all those people have gone, but we're going to talk about that. And finally, what I'd like to talk about is just getting back out there and doing the thing. We're going to keep harping on it and doing the thing. That's going to be a thing. We're going to get some t-shirts made that's going to say, do the thing, because we need to do the thing. So stick around. This is going to be cool. Okay, back on this New Jersey and us being able to lose our ability to drive. I don't know when it exactly started, but this has been going on probably since the restrictions have been come up a little bit, maybe a little bit before that. People are actually getting back to work. People have been out of work for so long and not going to work for so long that now they're flooding the roads, that the people that have to go back to work, or at least the decent people that are going back to work, are flooding the roads, and they're driving all crazy all over the place. I mean, you got people in the fast lane. I mean, this lane is for criminals. This lane on the left-hand side is for criminal acts only. If you ain't willing to play with points on your license, get the hell out of the fast lane. I'm just telling you that right now, people, because it is absolutely ridiculous. You're 45 miles an hour on 287 in the morning. If I had machine guns on the side of my truck, you'd be shot down like a damn duck. I'd run right over you because you're absolutely ridiculous. Move over to the right. Everywhere else in the whole country, except for California, they're whack jobs too. Everywhere else in the country, you see this guy coming, they always move over to the the right, let the guy go, then they come back over, you ride the lane or whatever. Get the goddamn hell out of that goddamn left lane. It is the most annoyingest damn thing. And then, on top of that, you got the people that are cutting in and out of traffic, and they're going all over the place, and they're getting two cars in front of you. Oh boy, you just got 20 feet. Congratulations, you're a winner of nothing. You cut off 3 people, almost caused 4 accidents for you to get 10 feet. Awesome, dude. That's great. You know what I mean? That's great. And then you got these other people that are just white knuckles. So like, Jesus, Henry. Oh, my God. Jesus. Yo, man, if you're that hard up and you can't drive the car, maybe you should get a driver. Maybe you shouldn't drive or, recheck your license. If you're... No, maybe you shouldn't be driving. Because there's people out of us on the road that, we're just driving, we're going, we're doing what I got to do. I got to get to where I got to go. I'm one of these people that I got to go to work, man. I ain't going to the beach today like you or whatever the next guy, or I ain't going to wherever it is that you guys are going all day long, all of this traffic, and nobody's got a goddamn job. That's so awesome. I can't even explain it. It's amazing. All of this crazy traffic, nobody's got a job. 10:30, 3:30 in the afternoon, it's a parking lot everywhere, and nobody's got a job. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. You got a lot of these white knucklers that are, the speed limit is, let's say the speed limit is 35 on this road. Please do not do 20. I cannot pass you. There is a double solid line. Please just move your car over or wait till later. Because you doing 15, 20 miles an hour in a 35 miles an hour zone is the most irritating thing and how accidents happens. If I was a cop, I would pull you over to find out what the hell was wrong with you for driving that goddamn slow. Jesus, please, help these people in New Jersey. The rest of the country seems to get it. Like I said, they move over to get out of your way. You're riding. The speed limit's 75 out there. It's, people are driving. Out here, it's just absolute insanity. Every man for himself. Sport. I don't know what the hell you're calling it out here, but I've seen more accidents in the last month every day on my way to work than I've seen in the last 5 years. Easy. 287 is absolutely a death trap. 1 in 9 is cluttered with accidents. You can't even go down St. George Avenue without somebody, you know what I mean? It's nuts. Okay, I want to talk about our vice president, her comments, and her meeting with the Guatemalan president, Alejandro Giamatti. This was happened on Monday. She offered a blunt speech to anyone considering migrating to the U.S. illegally. This is her words exactly. I want to be clear here, folks in the region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. She said, do not come. Do not come. I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back. No, I didn't just make that up. They just said that. And I thought that was a no-no, but okay. Now this other thing that she was accused of saying is why she didn't go down to the border was because she didn't believe that there's a problem at the border. There's a problem in these other countries, and we have to go to these other countries, and we have to tell them what's wrong and have them fix it so this way their people don't come here. That's not going to work, people. I understand, like in a perfect utopia world, that, oh man, you're messing up over here and you're doing that. You're not going into another country and telling them how to do stuff in their own country. It's just not going to happen. You can advise them. You could say, I think this might be this, or you can give them your opinion, but you're not going to effectively make change in their other country unless it's your country. I mean, I think that's pretty simple. Also, when she's pressed by a Lou Holtz interview that she had on Tuesday night, also asked her why hasn't she, visited the U.S.-Mexico border. At some point we're going to the border. At some point we're going to be there. Who cares? This whole border thing, we've been to the border. Holtz responded to her with, fact here. And it says, excuse me, but you haven't been to the border. See, these people can just lie like this. They throw this stuff out. Oh, we've been to the border. When they've never been to the border. No, you haven't. And then when he responded to her with the, well, you haven't been to the border. You get the signature Kamala Harris laugh. The one where she can't answer a question laugh. Every time she can't answer a question that is presented to her, she does that. It is, just pay attention to that. It's pretty common. She does it all the time. Anytime this woman cannot answer a question, she'll do this phony laugh. It's crazy. You'll notice it now that I just said something. But here's another crook, another phony. Oh, we care so much about these people down at the border. There's children drowning in the Rio Grande, people. There's kids that are going through these hot summers, through these deserts, that are dying on their way up here. These are people. These are fucking people that you coerced, that told, come here, we're going to let you in, all to get elected. And that's a goddamn fact. You put all of those people's lives at risk for your own personal gain, and everybody knows it. I'm sorry, but your president and your vice president, my president and my vice president, are the biggest frauds on the planet Earth. Go on to the protesters, the shit posters, all the people that were talking all of this garbage and smack, and they cared so much with all of their pictures on their social media, and they're telling everybody that this is a terrible thing, it's so racist, it's so this, it's so that. Where are you now? Where are you now? You're at home, living your life, drinking your frappuccino, not giving a goddamn thing about anybody else down there. You haven't posted one thing, you haven't said nothing. All because a political party told you to shut your damn mouth, and you're doing exactly that. That's pathetic and almost subhuman. Total piece of trash and garbage, in my opinion. I don't care what anybody's got to say about it. Flat out garbage. Hot, steamy, dumpster fire garbage. People are pathetic. Only when it serves a narrative. Y'all full of shit. Alright, now we're going to talk about doing the thing. Well, before we do that, if you like and you're digging what's going on right here, please hit the like button, please, and subscribe. Or turn somebody on to me that you think would dig this. I'd really appreciate that. That makes everything worth it. One like, one subscription, it's the best feeling in the world. So just keep that up. And everybody that has been pushing me and doing this, I thank you. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue. This is it. We're going to keep going. I promise. Back to doing the thing. Well, part of doing the thing is I play music. I'm in a band called the Mighty Scourge. We've been doing it with these guys for close to 20 years. Well, the COVID thing kind of put everything on the back burner. And it kind of, put things in a position where it kind of robbed Scourge of a year. So, I got together with another group, this group called Missing Amy. They lost half of their band members due to some of this COVID things too, so same as us. So we kind of been, forging a new band, and we came up with something. It's called Pipe Smoke and Gasoline, and it is absolutely fabulous. We had our first practice the other night. First time we all got together, we got through a bunch of songs. It was wonderful. We kicked ass. We sound good already. It's just going to get better and better. So this summer, we're going to be out there, Pipe Smoke and Gasoline. It's a big part of doing the thing. I could have just sat back and said, you know what, man, I've done that. I've had that for 18 years. We had a good time. It was fun, blah, 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 blah. But, I'm doing the podcast thing now. I want to maybe get into some little football coaching and stuff like that. But no, I'm still doing it, because it's a lot of fun and it's doing the thing. Go camping every weekend, doing the thing. I go on hikes every weekend, doing the thing. Whatever it is, the thing. It's so important to do that. This is the most important part of this whole summer. We have to do this. We have to go out, spend the time with our families, take that extra walk. Go out for ice cream with your kids on a Tuesday night. Because you should. Go to the park and just, hang out, put the phones down and, talk to whoever you're hanging out with instead of the phone. Go to Washington Rock up there by Watchung and go look at the stars up there and look at the, one of the highest points in New Jersey, looking out. Do the thing, people. You have to do the thing. Whatever it is that makes you happy. I don't care what it is. It's important to do. Hey, thank you again for tuning in to Moving Forward with Dave. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It means a lot. And once again, thanks for tuning in. And only in the truth.